By the sweat of your brow you will eat your food until you return to the ground. Since from it you were taken, for dust you are, and to dust you will return.
My friends, the dude in the tunnel.
Welcome to the Dude Check-In. Oh,
Chicken, how are you, everyone?
Oh,
Hello, Tony's Metal Kitchen.
we're living the dream.
Oh, look, it's Jonesala.
Hi. So
Hi.
we're making a last minute tech, little changes.
Oh, yeah.
The PA was really loud.
Was it?
So, but now it might not be loud enough.
It's fine. Can you hear me?
We can
yeah.
hear you.
All right, then it's loud.
Not like you
Soft
were
whisper.
here screaming in the microphone like us. We didn't
Yeah,
even notice that first when you were just talking to us. And then when the actual videos and stuff started, we're like, wow, that's really loud.
It's really loud, but it sounds good.
Really loud.
Sounds
Oh my God.
good.
I love that video of going through the tunnel.
It makes me happy. That's why I put
Makes
it.
me happy, man.
Hi, Audrey.
Audrey's ready. Hi,
yeah.
Audrey.
Monkey.
Are you-
Hey, it's Audrey's birthday today. Happy birthday,
What?
Audrey.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Audrey. Go, Brian.
Happy birthday to you.
You got it here first, Miss Audrey. Thanks for being here all the time.
Right on. And
Next
Johnny's
time
Metal
we
Kitchen
come up
happy
there,
birthday.
we're loving it.
Our happy birthday sign up.
Oh, yeah, we have a happy birthday sign.
Oh well, it would probably be more trouble to show it. Just let's
Yeah.
talk about that happy birthday sign. It's
Well, there
multicolored.
is a happy birthday sign.
It's multicolored, and it's all for
always
you.
there. That's like
It's always somebody's birthday.
it's always somebody's birthday, but today is
It's
Audrey.
yours.
It's your birthday. All right, so good morning.
So how was your week, kids?
Oh man, we had a great week, man.
Yeah.
Or the Bahamas.
The Bahamas. Yes.
Ah,
Mama.
Um.
The Grad Bahama.
Yes.
grab one.
I thought one of the most fun things was just getting on the ship and
Yeah.
sitting there on the top deck, and you don't really know what to expect yet, and
But you have a drink usually, right?
Yeah,
You have a drink.
there were several frozen fruity drinks
I think we
happening.
went through 3 hours.
Are you still drinking those frozen drinks?
Fruity drinks. Jeez, that's a mouthful.
Hey,
I
Tom.
actually liked. This is so weird, but like looking over the side of the ship, and you could see them loading and unloading these huge shipping containers, and just the grand scale of everything was super crazy.
They're moving them containers, man. They load them ships quick.
They got these weird, little things that just swoop right over the container and sit down and grab them, and they're just flying with these containers, man. It's crazy, and those guys weigh a lot. I don't know how much a lot is, but it was just cool. Everything on such a grand scale. The guy way up in the tippy top of the crane that was like lifting. The boat had its own crane, and it was like lifting them all in and stacking them up.
The
And they're
boat
like,
one was slow. They had guys with ropes trying to guide this thing on. And
Yeah.
so
I bet.
slow process for them to unload. But when the guys on the other side from the harbor got their crane going, boy, they were flying them things in quick as hell. They
Yeah.
had these little guides on the top of it to guide them right where they needed to be.
They just went.
and it was quick.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, I was kind of impressed how fast they were moving those containers, man. You know.
Yeah, no, that's very cool because I mean, like, those guys are really good at their damn jobs. You know
I
that.
want to get one of those jobs as a container picker up. They got these forklifts that pick up containers, and they're like on like 6 wheels, but they're like real tall wheels, man. It goes up like, I don't know, 3 stories, and the little guy sits up on the top driving there, and he drives down the little narrow fucking alleys over a container that he wants. And then his thing drops down, picks up the container, and
whoop, away he goes.
Yeah, and they had like 3 of those things going at one time, loading this shit, man. And those guys in the cranes were just fucking killing.
That sounds a lot like my sex life, actually, which is really cool.
But I might want to do a job doing that, I think.
Yeah, it was super cool, man. It was super cool.
Yeah.
Well, hi to everybody. We got some people to say hi to.
Yeah,
so.
Shadow. Hi, buddy. We can meet up in October 2024 or whatever else. We can figure that out. Maybe we'll do another show out there at the jail.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be great. We got Dana's in the house.
Hi, Dana.
How
are you? Are you home? Are you on the road?
Dana might be on the road.
Driving. Before we leave Dana for a minute, while I'm thinking about it, our hearts go out to, all the people in Tennessee and, what they got going on there. So
I don't even know what they got going on there.
Oh, yeah. There was a bunch of tornadoes, man. It's really bad. No. Really bad.
Oh, no.
I mean, I don't even watch the news. So for me to know about it, it had to be pretty monumentous.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Dana says he's home, so I guess
home and safe.
Hopefully he's safe. I'm sure he's safe. He wouldn't be out here if he wasn't.
Well, we drove Tennessee, and it was a really super long state. So,
and it's super long.
Tennessee, it was,
It's wide. It's not really tall. It's not a tall state. It's a wide state.
It's a wide state.
Tom out there.
Hello, like one of these states.
How you doing, Tommy? I hope you're doing well, bro. Miss Trigg. Hello, Paula. How are you? Dana said that was Clarksville.
Oh, yeah, 2 hours from where you're at. God, that's close, though.
Yeah, man, I almost took the train to Clarksville. I got to the station, and then I heard about tornadoes, and I turned around.
I heard that.
You come from the hurricane state, and you heard about tornadoes and turn around? Man,
I'll tell you what.
Give me your Florida card back, man.
I don't mess with tornadoes. Hurricanes, I understand. Tornadoes, I do not.
Yeah, they're so random, and I mean, the conditions are right for it, but they just spring up at a moment's notice.
Yeah, you got to pray the alarm system.
A hurricane's more like being stalked by a turtle. For like days it's coming. You're like, hold on, let me get some water. And then the final people in the path, take the big brunt of it. It's scary.
We were talking to a guy in the Bahamas. He said when hurricane hit him last time, that 84% of the island was underwater.
Wow. Yeah, I bet.
The only thing that was above water were the hotels and the resorts.
Yeah, they knew better.
Yeah, and he said it took them 89 days to get power back.
Yeah, no thanks, man.
Yeah, so there was,
a lot
of hotels and stuff that were closed, in resorts that used to be, because first they sustained a lot of damage, and then COVID happened right after that, and nobody was going. The cruise industry was shut down, and he's like, that's what everybody does here for money. So, nobody's coming. We don't even have electricity. Nobody's coming to visit. Yeah, so I guess they went through some really tough times. So,
we helped out. In a tornado.
We helped out.
We did our part with commerce.
With commerce as much as we could. spending
And
cash.
plus, we drank a lot at the local bar there.
Hey, they are some aggressive salespeople, though. We were like in this marketplace, and you're the only people walking down, and it's kind of like the fair when you walk down the little game aisle at the fair, and they're all trying to lure you into play. Except that, like, they're really intense. They're like putting shit on you and dragging you in there, and whatever.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, they want you.
They all need the money so bad. You just want to buy from all of them, but you can't. You know what I mean? It's hard to say no. I don't know.
Well, it is hard to say no, but you have to say no. But
you do. You can't.
Remember, every time you say no to them, somebody else says yes to them, and everybody you buy something from, somebody else says no to them too. So it all works.
As soon as I got off the tram, this lady's like, "Oh, Big Mama's here. Come on, honey." Put her arm around me. He's dragging me in the store while this other person's putting this beautiful anklet on me. I did buy it, but still,
I know.
I bought it for like $15, and it's worth like $2. But
I went to Mexico. I bought something for like 2 million pesos. Turned out it was like fucking $4 American. It's fine. All right, whatever. Paula, you've been in a tornado, like sucked up like Dorothy, like kind of thing, or what? I don't know.
She was in the crib.
Superstar.
She was that baby. I think she was that baby that was in the crib, and it picked up the whole crib, and like they found the crib like 2 miles away in a tree, and Mama Trig was still sleeping. I think that was her.
Baby Paula. I remember that.
Baby Paula,
yeah. It's very true. It's a thing.
It was a miracle.
Miracle of babies. All right. Hey, Jason Ashby's here. Jackie Christ Superstar. We love her.
Jackie Christ Superstar.
She was working in a tower in prison.
On camera. I'm right behind you.
So Paula was working in a tower at prison. It was during her stint for that triple murder she did.
Oh yeah.
She was up in the tower, and she was working there, and a tornado came and sucked up the tower, which actually became one of the spires in The Wizard of Oz. When you see the movie, it was one of the spires at the Emerald City.
Okay.
Very cool. Which was entirely worked on by prisoners.
This sounds like you're embellishing a little bit.
I'm just making it up as I go along, man. I'm trying though.
Just a little bit.
The stuff that goes through your mind. That's what you should have a segment, Brian's Mind.
Maybe next week.
It's called If Jesus Were My Friend, right?
Right.
Yeah. We want to read those. You have to get this going.
It's coming out in a coffee table book very shortly, maybe this coming year.
All right, let's do it.
Book. All right.
Tom says, Jackie! Exclamation points. All right. How was your week, Rudy?
Great. Did you watch the game Sunday, Brian?
Of course I did. You know how much I love sports.
Tampa Bay!
Hey, we're back in first place in our conference.
First place in our conference.
In our
tied in
division.
the division.
Yes.
I think we're doing really well talking. So I don't know about this
stuff.
stuff.
Whatever.
What's our record?
A lowly 6-7.
6-7, and
we sit atop the NFC South.
That's crazy.
Rudy, what do you think?
We won like half the games, man, and we're the best. That's just crazy. Someone is calling us.
Hey, Rudy, what do you think of this whole FSU mess? You can wait for the sports thing. We were planning on talking about that already, but
I will.
All right. Okay. I know how your week's been. It's been filled with fun and excitement and lots of dead bugs, and insulation. All right. I just want to let you guys know what's going on this week too. We have some really awesome things. We've got this show right here coming up. It's we're going to be at the Brass Mug on Friday. It's Astronomica. With, obviously, that's us.
This is the first hearing it is.
Level the Planet.
Death
I'm playing 2 nights
Effects.
in a row.
By the way, Level the Planet is opening tomorrow night as well. So they have a double header there.
A double header there. If you're not doing anything Thursday night, you go out and see Level the Planet, man. And
Yeah.
if
And
you
they're
can
opening for
night, go out
Schism.
Friday night.
Schism. Remember them? We had such a
Schism.
good time with them.
They're really nice guys.
That was a really, really super weird, memorable show.
Now
When we played with them.
you can't see by the flyer, but I believe the doors are at 6:30 there at Brass Mug, and the show starts at 7
On Friday?
on Friday. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's what I believe. It's not on the flyer. It's a very it tells us
I thought those were at 7.
what's
Yeah,
that?
that seems right. Doors
Doors are
outside.
at 7 sounds right then.
Right. Because
Yeah.
we're loading in at 6.
All right, so doors are at 7 p.m., not a.m. Don't show up at 7 a.m. Well, you could probably. You never know. Brass Mug.
Yeah, Uncle Charles and Uncle
After
Frank
I
might be
pick up my
there,
paycheck,
like
I will.
cooking hot dogs and stuff.
That'd be cool.
Like
But
they
you
do.
know, but so that's Friday night, and you gotta go, man. It's gonna be a good thing. All right, so
It is
all
gonna
right.
be
Oh, well, that was exciting.
Yes, it was. I thought so.
Astronomica.
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 Great. I'm excited to see him. To be honest with you, I
They're
think
going
it's
to do
gonna
some
be really cool.
Crimson Glory tunes off the Astronomica album.
And then another album that's based off of that era of Crimson Glory,
Yes.
which should be really cool and really fun. And I'm interested in seeing Death Effects. I have not seen them, I don't think, unless we've played with them before and I was drunk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing.
I think we have played with them before. It seems that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, at Pegasus maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe Pegasus. I don't know. Unfortunately, if I don't remember, I will be refreshed on Friday. Come early, stay late. All the beers are there. They have all the beers. There's
I
no-
always think I don't remember
No
people.
other place in Tampa is going to have beer except for the Brass Mug. So if you want to drink beer, I'm just saying you might want to come to the Brass Mug.
you got to come to the Brass Mug. Every other place will be out of beer on Friday.
Yeah, because we're going out drinking Thursday night. We're going to run them out.
Hell yeah! Everything else
Just to
tapped
make
out.
sure that the only place they can go.
Everything else tapped out. And then our next show is a private show. We've got our next 2 shows are private shows,
Ooh.
which it's cool because I'm going to sing Tina Turner's "Private Dancer" as I dance in a thong for everyone.
I
And
love Tina Turner.
if you subscribe to our Facebook page, you'll get to see that, or you might not. So that's on, but that's for subscribers only. I'm your private dancer. All right. And then our next show after that is Green Jelly, also at the Brass Mug. That is January 12th. This is going to be a fun. It's with Joel.
We do have tickets for sale for that.
We do have tickets for sale for this
Go to
one
our site.
right on the website.
You're going to get them anywhere else.
Go to thedudeband.com. Then you don't have to pay all the Ticketmaster surcharges.
Right. I think it's a $15 service fee.
Yeah, no, none of that. Come to thedudeband.com and get your tickets.
The bad part is
Wow.
Ticketmaster is making more than what the band is charging for a ticket.
As is
The band
everyone else.
$55 for a ticket. Ticketmaster is charging you $112 for service fees.
yes, and Spotify has stopped paying most of the bands.
And they suck.
Like, whatever.
What I think it was like if you get under 1,000 plays a year, though.
No, it's not 1,000. It's like under 100,000 a year.
100,000 a year.
Yeah, which is fine. We usually will get paid.
We'll get there, but I just think,
We don't get paid much anyway.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, what, we're not going to make our $7.32 that we made.
Right.
last month?
That's the thing. And then apparently we're only getting paid yearly. Is that how that works? I don't fucking know.
Nobody knows. They just take our music and away it goes.
That is weirdy. Here we go.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Jackie Gray Super says, "Hi, Tom Senior." The event info is posted at the bottom. Thanks to Jackie Christ, Superstar. There's the event info, so just go ahead and check that out. And we've got a lot of shows coming up. We're going to Alabama. We're going to Tennessee. We're going to Louisiana and Houston. And we just got a lot of stuff coming up here. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got another show.
Wacken battle.
We're going to the battle for Wacken again.
Wacken battle.
Again,
Different
this
states.
time we shall not be denied unless we're denied completely.
That COVID will probably break out again, man.
It will. We'll win that motherfucker, and then it's gonna break out.
We won the last one. We battled for Wacken. We won the first round, and then COVID hit, and that was it.
And we were shooing for that second round too, by the way.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I looked at the winners.
All right.
Yeah, I think Texas is going to be tough, though, man. They got a lot of good bands out.
Texas is very closed with the bands there. They seem to be very like, we don't want outsiders too much in there. And I'm not telling stories out of class. I'm not being mean. I've met a lot of nice people from Texas. That's fine. But so like, it's going to be hard. We're going to have to rely on our Texas fans.
Well, Texas, everybody carries a gun.
Well, I like that. That's awesome.
Too.
I mean,
Is it? Yeah.
I don't do much. I don't do much to try to get shot.
Yeah, but more people carry.
Yeah.
I do not myself want to carry a gun, but I appreciate that other people, should something go awry, who might be solved quicker.
Somebody else might have a gun. Sure.
Yeah.
I know that.
I don't know.
But anyways, we're playing in Austin, right?
Yeah, Houston.
Houston.
Oh, Houston.
Yeah, Houston, Texas.
Houston,
The night before that, we'll be in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Back to the Boom Boom Room.
We are back at Freetown Boom Boom Room.
Boom, boom.
Hey, what was the band we played with from? Oh,
Why are you asking me?
Twitch.
They are so good too, and I really like them.
Oh,
I'm gonna call them back and see if
let's get them. It's right up. It's right there.
And I found another band that I'm going to ask as well. That's right from around the area, which seems pretty cool. So it'll be great. It's going to be a good time. We're going to also be in Bradenton and Oscura, which we've been trying to get into there for a little while. Since I had my heart incident, as I call it. It was the only gig that I remember canceling for realsies because there was just no way. You guys wouldn't let me play it, which. Yeah. I don't blame you because I should not have played that show because I was in the hospital and I had died the day before. But I would have gotten up and played it. I'm just telling you. I'd have died right there on the stage. I'd have bled all there for you people.
Well, with today's technology, we could have just let you lay into the hospital bed and gave you a mic,
Avatar,
and then we have you on the screen in the back singing.
A screen or a hologram in the front, even.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, hologram. Oh,
this is getting better and
well,
better.
if you're in a hologram bed, I don't know. You might not want that. You might
no, probably not because people will look up my skirt.
Right.
It's time to raise pick.
Want to see a video? Ray's got a video. Want to see a video? Ray's got a video. Want to see a video? Ray's got a video. It's Ray's back right now, bitches.
Hello and welcome to Ray's Pick. Today I picked a local band from Sarasota that we've hung out with and played with before. All Hail the Queen. I hope you enjoy it. Here it is.
All Hail the Queen.
constant rejection, alone in the rain. Always suffering, trying to push down the dread. Only one step ahead of the shadows again. Do you feel the same? Remembering yesterday, you feel the flames rising up again. We've been fighting so long to break free of the chains, to look up despite the pain. We're fighting to stay strong. In search of the rest, there are secrets in the flames. It's been so long since this place felt warm. Our chances burn matches on the floor. Do you feel the flames rising up again? We've been fighting so long to break free of the chains, to look up despite the pain. We're fighting to stay strong. And we'll go the blame, letting us go, letting us go. We've been fighting so long to break free of the chains, to look up despite the pain. We're fighting to stay strong. In search of grace, there are secrets in the
All right, and that was
Wow.
the band. That was All Hail the Queen.
Wow. They were amazing.
Yeah,
I feel like I've never seen that video. I've heard the song. I heard the
I've
album.
heard the song. Yes, absolutely. I don't know. Are they? I know they had kind of taken a hiatus. Are they back? Yeah.
I believe they're in search of a guitar player and a bassist.
Okay. All right.
Or a guitarist, anyway.
Maybe just a guitarist. Rudy says he thinks they have a bass player now.
I would love to do another show with those guys. I really like playing with those guys. They're nice. They're good, and they're overall really fun. So that was Ray's pick. Ray's pick was good tonight.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, because she's been in the scene, like, I don't know, the whole time. Like, she just grew up with all of us.
Sing for Team Cyber Days?
Yeah, we watched her before that too. I can't remember the name of the band now. But the first time I ever saw her was
16 Penny.
No.
That was different, man.
That was a
But
different
anyway,
thing.
I saw her at Pastimes, and so it was a long time ago. And it's just really cool to watch her hone her craft. You know, she's worked really hard taking vocal lessons, and you know, it's really super cool to, you know, just see how far.
Yeah, and she plays a lot of different instruments too.
Yeah, like I've seen her at Renaissance Fair before, and you know, she explores a lot of different kinds of music, not just, you know, metal. So I think that's super cool too. So
Ray, important message coming in from Chris Earl.
his regular message.
What
Does Chris always say to you?
Fuck you, Chris.
See,
All right, there you go.
There-
Perfect.
message was received.
Let's go on to our next segment.
Jonesy picks a card. Jonesy picks a card. High over the stereo. Jonesy picks a card.
Hi.
All right.
So, I never really noticed until I was sitting on the couch the other day. I don't know if you can see him. How evil this snowman is. Look at him.
Oh, he is an evil-looking motherfucker.
Why is he so mad?
They should be able to flip it around and be a smile.
What's he mad about?
I don't know what he's so mad about. All right. So, someone is sending me a question. Now the camera's out of focus. I don't know what we're doing about that.
Yeah, I think you did.
Oh, well, this totally makes sense, though.
Oh, treasure pleasure. Anybody know that?
Yes.
Treasure pleasure.
Yes, I must still be feeling the
Thank you.
Bahamas. Does that apply to anyone else?
Anybody treasure pleasure? I know about treasure pleasure myself, but I can't
When I hear treasure pleasure, I think of a dragon like sleeping on his all the gold he's collected. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
And, like the desolation of Smog. You know, when he was all like covered in the gold, and there was dragon sickness on the gold.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Dragon sickness.
To be fair, Ray, you think about dragons whenever anybody says anything about anything, though. You're a big dragon guy.
Rainbows.
That-
Are you Ronnie James Dio? Why, yes, he is.
Riding a tiger.
Ride the tiger and the dragons everywhere you go.
You know what's so crazy is that, like, I guess maybe you might have even been the one to point this out to me, Brian, because I know a lot of words to Dio songs, but if you sit back and like really listen to them, what are they even talking about? Some of them.
He doesn't know. He doesn't care. But it doesn't matter because he sounds damn cool singing it. You know what I mean? Like if you're the coolest singer to have ever lived, it doesn't matter what you're singing.
I love how you just went from band to band and made them all
Superstars. Yeah.
Stars. Yeah.
Sure. You did. That's it. That's what you do when you're
Singing about dragons.
or JD. What? Oh, we're tight. So I was, I can call him that. You know. All right. It is time for our next segment.
You never know what he'll say. You never know just what he'll do. You never know what comes around when Indy speaks.
Oh, Indy. Oh, you're such a guy. Look at you go. Indiana dude. With his
That was positive and uplifting.
it was positive and uplifting. That believe it or not, Indy was speaking, but that was actually written by Martin Luther King Jr.
That famous
Very positive, very uplifting comment on the state of affairs in Papua
In
New
the
Guinea.
jailhouse where Mama Trig was at.
Right, in the
That was
tower.
the jailhouse.
Tower that was taken up by the tornado
Yeah.
and dropped in Oz. And like it's a beautiful. It felt so beautiful. It
beautiful.
felt so
Run!
gosh darn beautiful.
All right, well,
I always,
right,
I
so-
always wanted to like when a tornado came or something like that. I wanted to like put on like one of those skydiving outfits and
And just see if you could fly.
Yep.
I think you'd be okay as long as you didn't get
Let me on the
some rip your arms off. I think you'd be okay. It depends. As long as you didn't get like one of those crosswinds that just rip both your arms off at the same time.
Maybe a water spout. Maybe a water spout instead of a tornado.
Surf it. You know, get like the water, the big
you
wing.
could be like Pecos Bill. Wasn't he the guy that rode on the tornado? Yeah.
Pecos Bill?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know enough about him.
You don't?
Extreme sports.
What about Slewfoot Sue that rode the catfish down the Mississippi River?
Oh, I know about Slewfoot Sue. Don't even talk to me about Slewfoot Sue. We dated for a while. That was a thing. That was a real big thing.
Did she smell like fish?
Did she smell like fish? No. She actually smelled like pork, which was weird. Weird. Pork, like roasted pork.
I think we should move on to the next topic.
Movies, horror movies, horror movies, Jason
All right, remind me to shorten that intro.
Man, it just have like that angelic
really
voice
long.
at the end. Rika.
Literally, that whole intro exists just for that ending with the recap thing on it. Anyway, we did. This week's movie was Midnight Meat Train. A really good movie that we both found out starred Bradley Cooper from The Hangover. We've both seen it before, but I didn't know it was Bradley Cooper till I saw him now. Because I guess he wasn't famous when I first saw it. A really good movie about a photographer who finds out about these murders and starts investigating them, and then figures out that it's all taking place on this subway train that leaves about midnight. It's really 2:00 in the morning, but let's say midnight because it's called Midnight Meat Train. And basically, this guy who's a butcher is killing people on this train and then butchering them for purposes of feeding lizard people.
Lizard people? Like
Lizard people.
lizard people that live under the subway?
Yes. And have always lived there. And this is the only thing that appeals to them is that
What the
they get
lizard
meat.
people say.
So it was actually a really good movie. It kind of had a film noir kind of feel to it. Really good
What that
movie.
means, but
Like an old detective movie from the.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and it kind of had that feel to it, but there was a lot of like gore as well. So it was, it was a little bit of both. But it was a good movie. It got some high ranks. We played a game where Chris and I were tied to the last. We were tied to the last question, but Chris won. So this will be his first win in 2 weeks. In the past couple weeks. So he won one. So either way,
It doesn't sound like a congratulations to me.
no, it's not a congratulations, Chris. It's I'll get you next time, motherfucker. Anyway, so yeah, he won, and we had to.
Was your game host back?
Had to put some people on the wheel. Jason Ashby actually wound up winning. And he's our quiz master, so I mean he gets to vote. But I don't know. I think he skewed it towards Chris, so he won. But anyway, he gets to vote. The movie for next week is called Upload.
Upload.
I believe.
All right.
Upload is the movie. I will hold on one second. Next week, Upgrade. I'm sorry, Upgrade. Is the movie.
Upgrade.
Chris says you're a lizard person. Yeah, I am, but you're not supposed to tell people.
Yeah.
So
Look at all these
Upgrade is next week's movie.
Upgrade.
I know
What was
nothing
that
about
weird?
it.
What was that weird movie like where they went into a store and then all of a sudden they like lived in a neighborhood and all the houses were the same and they couldn't
Oh, that was
the neighborhood and
it was like it was kind of green. The whole movie was kind of green.
yeah, and then
Yeah,
they tried to like burn it down and stuff, and I don't know.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
tried to burn it down. They tried to dig his way out of it.
yeah, like there was a hole in the front yard. He was kept digging, and
Yeah,
trying to dig
that
his
was
way
a
out of
weird
the
movie. I
neighborhood.
forget what it was called. That was a weird, super weird movie.
Yeah, it was some
And then
weird.
the lady got pregnant.
It was
Or no,
Yeah,
they
I mean,
did
I
one.
remember the movie very well. I don't remember the name of it. I could find out, but first we're gonna have to do this.
And now it's time for Rudy with sports.
Today in Tampa Bay. Right.
Go
So,
Bucks!
so everybody watched the Bucks game this weekend, yeah? Everybody watched that? All right. So we're sitting
me.
atop the NFC South Division by ourselves, right? Right.
This is true.
We're not in a tie with those guys because we own it by division wins. So
Aha!
Green Bay Packers is Sunday in frozen Lambeau in the frozen tundra.
Well, so let's
Lambo, the frozen tundra.
So we'll see. As long as we keep winning these
It's still
division
outside.
games, I think we're all right.
it's an outside
Yeah.
game too, right?
Yeah, it is. But I don't know if y'all knew this, but Lambeau Field actually they have warming elements underneath the field, so they can defrost underneath. The
So
field.
is it turf?
The
It
snow.
is. They run some type of like I don't know, some type of heating elements that run the length and the width of the field, and they can actually melt the snow.
You know, that
before
kind
the
of
game.
reminds you of like, you ever play that football game where the table vibrates and the guy is all
Yeah, blitz where fucking the guy never fucking runs around. He's going in circles and
I
shit.
was like, I'm trying to defrost the field and absolutely like
That's what it looks like.
electrocute everybody on the field.
That'd be great. Yeah. That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
that would be horrible. All right.
So anyway, so we'll see. Hopefully, I don't expect us to win, but as long as we keep winning our division games, which is one more against Carolina and one more against New Orleans, I think we'll be fine. So,
Ooh, New Orleans.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
so in the Rays clubhouse, I think we're going to lose Tyler Glass now, which is one of our starting ace pitchers.
Oh no!
I think he's going to go to the Dodgers. I think a couple other players are going to leave as well. So we'll just have to kind of see what we look like when March rolls around. We go to spring training. And then for the Lightning, they lost last night 4-1 to the Canucks. I mean, they just look awful. So I don't know if Vasilevsky's having, I'm sure his back can't feel good, just having surgery on it 2 months ago, and he's out there every night. So they need to get him some rest before we get to the playoffs. We're sitting.
I think anybody could have a bad night, Rudy.
Oh, absolutely. But we're still
But you got a
sitting.
bad back end. Ooh, ow.
I think we're still poised to be all right for the playoffs. But sitting back 5th place in the Atlantic Division, we're losing a lot of games we should be winning. We end up playing the Edmonton Oilers tomorrow night. Hopefully we can leapfrog and get back up to 4th place where we should be. And that's it for sports. Oh, wait. Hang on. Mama Trade. Florida
Mama
State.
Trade.
So Florida State, yeah, they got kind of the shaft. Washington should not be the number 4 seed in the College Bowl playoff this year. I think Florida State got screwed because they're in the ACC. So that's just my personal opinion. Yeah, I think Florida State should be there. And then Army beat Navy. That doesn't happen very often. So I'm going to say go
I've been
Army.
to a few Army Navy games in my life, man, and that doesn't happen that often.
My
So,
dad would always watch the Army Navy game. And
it was great. It was really good.
he would always root for the Army. Maybe that's why at one point I was thinking I was going into the Navy, because I'd always just root against my dad in the game. Maybe that's where I got that.
But it was
Because I don't
good.
even like to swim.
We won. Go
What
Army
about
beat Navy.
what about the Seminoles? The Seminoles.
Florida State.
Yeah, Florida
Yeah, she was. Paula was saying that Michigan got caught
Yeah,
cheating.
so like I was saying, I mean, I think they got shafted by the collegiate NCAA committee board, the way they do it. I think
I
it's
didn't
wrong.
hear
If
what
you
happened.
don't lose any games and you're giving your spot to a team that lost one game, and just because strength of schedule, they think that one loss was worth more than you not losing any games. I just don't see where that's fair. So that's college football, unfortunately. But yeah, I think Florida
It
State.
is. Everybody's.
Hey, Indy, say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi,
All
Mom.
right. Hi, Tanya. How you doing, honey? Good to see you,
We got all kinds of mamas up on here tonight.
mamas. And some of them are just mothers. It's a different
Mothers.
story,
Mamas and mothers.
but that's cool. So, was that it, Rudy? Is that sports?
That's it. I'm going to start pickleball maybe next year. We'll cover pickleball.
Good job to the Rudy. Proud of you.
What I'd like to see him cover is that the slapping sport where you slap people.
Oh, the Russian slap fighting.
Yeah, man. That
That is cool. I watched that stuff all day long on YouTube when I used to DJ in the club. I would sit there like,
They
ladies
slap
and gentlemen,
each
boys and girls, this is whoever, blah 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 blah, and I'd be watching Russian slap fighting.
other. What?
Sometimes I'd be like, yeah, and there she is. That is Diamond. Oh my God! You know, it was like awesome. It was the best.
Okay, I want to see this.
Oh, you have to. We'll get some on next time.
It's just crazy, man. I don't know how,
Now,
because some of them dudes are pretty big too, man.
I've
I'm
seen
like,
cats fall to the floor before, just open hand slap.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen. It's funny because you'll see this big, huge Russian guy walk up, and you can hear like the Star Wars music in your head, like the Empire, right? And
the
there'll be
floor
this
is
little
creaking
skinny
from
little
the
guy
weight.
standing there, and the big guy will go, and he'll bam, and the skinny guy will go, oh, and he'll turn around and stare at the guy, and then he goes and he slaps the dude, and the big fat guy who's like fucking 300 pounds heavier than him falls back, falls through a table, and then rolls out, goes through the bathroom, head in the toilet. I don't know. It's weird, but it works out well. It's the best sport on earth.
hey,
The agony of
So-
defeat.
so I think maybe we should
Ah!
try.
Try to get
Oh,
around
that's
it. with that.
nothing.
It's oh
Oh, it's better when it's women. Oh my God. I didn't realize they had women who. I did see some women do it, but they didn't look like that. Well, I mean, it was just, they looked
wow.
they looked like Russian Olympians.
Right?
Not
she
saying
just
anything.
had, like,
Listen, I love a Russian
her hair
Olympian.
on
If
the
there's any
way, like,
Russian
oh,
Olympians watching, you're beautiful.
Now, how do you train for something like that? I wonder.
You get hit a lot as a child.
Yeah. Guys, I'm
I mean,
training on.
you'd have to practice getting slapped the fuck out all the time, to be up to like, I guess, compete. You have to be used to
To
getting
get
slapped.
sanctioned, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
we were getting on the cruise ship, and maybe that's kind of where this came from, because they were talking to, there were two ladies in front of us who were getting on the boat, and I guess they had been out partying the night before, and they were talking about one of them like falling over in the bush or whatever. I don't know. It was really funny. And she's like, man, you smacked me last night. And she's like, did I smack you? Or did I smack you? She's like, well, no, you smacked me, like full open hand, like you smacked me. And the chick's like, did your glasses go flying off? Was there like She's like, well, that didn't count. So maybe that lays a little context to that whole conversation.
I think that's beautiful. It makes me want to cry.
yeah.
With joy. Tears of
We should
joy.
have like a band slap competition.
Jersey rules.
That's fine. I need new teeth anyway.
Well, you're not supposed to knock your teeth out as a slap.
I get it, but if I mean, my teeth are kind of just hanging on by a string anyway.
Yeah. If they're
Literally, I
not
put the string in like last week, so.
We're not 12 anymore, right?
Right.
Right.
That's true.
Maybe this will toughen us up.
Yeah.
Just look at the hockey players. I feel like they slap each other around a little bit.
They do.
They're all missing teeth.
They are all missing teeth.
They're all missing teeth.
It's a good thing. It's a good sport.
Great sport.
Better than pickleball.
All right. Well,
All right, so boys and girls, please be at the Brass Mug Friday night.
please come.
Get there at 7 o'clock. I'm telling you what, you're gonna really love this show. Everybody on it. I just because I don't remember seeing Death Effects or playing with them, I've listened to them, and they're awesome. And you're gonna really just enjoy this whole show. So you need to come down this Friday night. It's
got a little bit of something. Every band's got a little bit something different to offer.
yeah, and that's true. It's a lot of a juggling match of it's all kind of metal, but it's different kinds of metal.
Roll up in here.
Hey, that's not metal.
Otherwise,
Like a metal salad.
metal salad, and we're the tongs, motherfuckers. Anyway, all right. I guess thanks to everybody, and thanks to our fans, and thanks to you nice people who are watching here tonight and who are watching in the replay. We always appreciate you. Is there anybody else? I mean, obviously, we could spend an hour thanking people because we have had so much support and love over the years that thank you all. That's it.
Thank you to Emmanuel on the cruise ship who was playing some really nice guitar and kept us entertained.
All right. Thank you, Emmanuel.
Yeah. So,
All right.
All right.
Yeah, thanks to everybody. Our usual crew for sure. Thanks to Chef Tony, Jackie Christ Superstar. Just all the beautiful people in the world.
The people that are going to be there at 6 to help load in.
People who will be there at 6 to help load in. Thank you very much. Let's see. Tanya says she's going to try to be there.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be cool. I mean, if you can't, I understand, darling, but if you can, that's really cool.
Yeah, I think we're going to be playing late.
We play last.
We play last, just fair
So it's
warning.
going to be a late night.
But you could come see us for a little while, first.
Yeah.
All right, I guess it's time for goodbyes.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye.
Bye. We love you.